Hello everybody, and I hope all you are doing very good. So now in this video we are going to see our next bug, which is cache control misconfiguration. So this is a very common bug. You can find this bug in many websites actually. And now let's see this bug. So before we proceed, for this particular bug we need to first understand the cache. What do you mean by cache? So here you can see cache is the term for storing reusable responses, right? For storing reusable responses in order to make subsequent requests faster. Well, web caching works by caching the HTTP requests or responses of for the request according to the certain rule. So it's a kind of intelligence content, or intelligence content caching is one of the most effective way to improve the experience for your site visitors. Caching or temporarily storing content from previous requests is a part of core content delivery strategy implementing within the HTTP protocol nowadays. And components throughout the delivery part can all cache item to spend a subsequent request subject to the cache policies declared to the content. Well, that means for caching, let's say example, suppose user A, this is user A, which is Aman, our user. So Aman at uh, lives in India actually, right? And he wants to visit a web application where server is located at US, right? So whenever Aman visit this particular web application, some part of the content will be cached in the local browser. So in the next time, suppose this will take 100 millisecond, right? 100 millisecond to get the resources from this server. If this is cached or stored locally, then someone can access locally, means in the browser itself, with the help of caching. Then Aman can access the content within 5 milliseconds, right? So the main benefit of the caching is it improves the responsiveness of the web application and decrease the network cost, overall network operational cost. And also it helps to provide the availability of content during the network interruptions. So suppose uh, in this case, suppose this particular server for some reason it is down or it is not working. So because of the local cache, Aman can access those contents from the locally stored, copies of the data. All this is the part of cache. Now see the browser cache weakness. Unless directed otherwise, browsers may store a local cache copy of contents received from the web server. Well, and some web browsers, including Internet Explorer, cache content accessed by the HTTPS. And if sensitive information in application responses is stored in the local cache, then this may be retrieved by other users who have accessed the same computer at a future time. Now let's understand what we are talking about here. Suppose this is a user, Aman, user computer. Now Aman want to access a particular bank website. Okay, bank website is bank.com, banking website. So after providing the email ID and password, Aman will be able to access his account, bank account, where there are multiple sensitive information like account number and the account information, address information, and the fund information. Very very critical and sensitive information can be able to access through the dashboard of the banking website, right? Aman can only see Aman can only see the information related to the Aman only, right? Aman's information. Aman cannot see the information of other users. So now suppose if browser is caching the data, because of that particular issue, this information is locally stored locally stored in the browser, right? All right. Now in the next time, suppose Aman logged out from the account or website. Then suppose another user came and used this particular web, you can say this particular PC, user B. If user B uses this particular PC, and if he opens bank.com less profile page or any sensitive data page profile, or you can see bank.com less fund information page, he can see the copy of locally stored information, copies of locally stored information of the Aman's personal account, which is a very very big problem, right? So this is very important concept to understand. Moving forward, now there are certain use cases, so let's see the use case first, which is cache control for sensitive page. So that I have explained right now. Improper cache control, widely known as lack of security headers on a sensitive page, and impact user private information will be visible. So we have seen Aman's bank account information, right? Address information, order details, and so on. Many sensitive information can be visible or available to other users. Now coming to the next part, which is how to hunt for the bug. So here in the right box you can see very first, which is go to the website of the target where you want to check for this particular vulnerability. Then log in using the credentials. Go to any page which contains sensitive information like bank details or account information, right? And then from that particular page only click on the logout button. Then press the back button. Now after clicking the logout button, you will be logged out from the account and will come to the home page, right? Then from the home page or the from any page where you gets redirected, you need to press the back button. Then if you are able to get into the previous page with the information which you just your account information or your bank details, then it's a valid bug. So you need to report this particular bug to the website admin. Now we have seen the theoretical part, so well, time for practical. In next video we are going to see the practical approach to hunt for this bug which we have just seen in this video. Thank you.